6. I'm your man, Lawrence. Welcome in. It's Friday night. You know what that means. It's time for Here, Then, Now, Forever, Together. You, me, us, we. It's time for Friday Night Smackdown. It's time for our watch party. It's time for my voice to be coming out of my computer. How's everybody tonight? Welcome in. If you're new to the channel, thank you so much for watching. If you're not new, welcome. Welcome as always. It's our Friday night watch party for Smackdown. And it's starting right now. We know we're going to hear Michael Cole's voice in a second. Let's track it. If you are new, please hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Turn on your notification bell so that you get updated whenever we're live. We got everything tonight. Me, y'all. We got Sips. We got the contract signing for Randy Orton with Riddle against the Usos to unify the titles at WrestleMania Backlash. I think it's next Saturday. They've switched to Saturdays completely. I don't know why that is, but they have done so. Let's see if we get a poll. Welcome in, folks. Will Roman get a challenger tonight? That's what we want to ask. Yes or no? Will Roman get a challenger tonight? Everybody. Yo, John, what's up now, John? Welcome, our moderator, John. Salute to John. Hit that like button for me, please, John. We got Drew McIntyre on the way out. It's Friday Night Smackdown. John, if you don't mind, answer the poll. Steel cage match to kick off SmackDown. How can we go wrong? Drew McIntyre against Sami Zayn. All right, let's go, Drew. The Scottish Warrior, as Michael Cole just stated. John, how you doing tonight? Cage match to kick us off. What a start. Absolutely, John. Cage match, what a start. John, please hit that like button for us. Did I hit it? Or you already hit it? Thank you so much. I hit it too, even. Wait, hide all chat messages. Raw was excellent. You are absolutely correct. Yep. Raw was excellent. I'm expecting SmackDown to follow suit as well, John. Let's see. Let's see. We got the draft on my other television, folks. It's a big night. It's a big night. Oh. Sit for Sammy. Water. That's all he gets. So who do we got in the match, folks? Please let me know in the comments who you have in the match. We got Sammy or we got Drew. Sammy or Drew, what we gonna do? How's your week been, John? Folks, I said that we weren't even gonna be here tonight because I was gonna be at the draft, but it wasn't the best. Drew finally gets the W. I think so too. The draft really wasn't all that. Plus, I would have rather have had my son standing next to me, and that's all I did was really just stand there. And by about an hour and 15 minutes in, my back was hurting like the 40-year-old that I am. So I decided to leave. And I wasn't getting a pick that day. I picked Drake Jackson today with the 49ers. Not a gang of don't bang. Shout out to the faithful. Any faithful watch this. Salute to you. Welcome to San Francisco, Mr. Drake Jackson. What'd you think of the pick, John? You are a 49ers fan. What'd you think of the pick today? We don't want to sway too much from wrestling since we... And who is the 49ers second pick. Let me check, folks. Break that live here. Live here on the interwebs. 49ers second pick of the 2022 NFL Draft. Let's see. Wants to load slowly. So we're kicking off with Drew and Sami Zayn. We got one vote for Drew. John, please, if you get a chance, if you see the poll, answer the poll for our folks. Get it started off right, John. Start them off, please. Any folks that come through, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you enjoy. Check out our poll. Answer the poll question for me, please. I appreciate it. We appreciate it. And the 49ers select running back Tre'Davious Price in the second round or the third round. Okay. And we have one more pick, the last pick number 105. All right, so we took another running back. Tre'Davious Price out of LSU. All right. And right now, Drew McIntyre is unloading on Sami Zayn, bouncing him from pillar to post all over the ring. One more time, Drew. One more time. You can take one more. I don't know if this kid's going to be a gunner. Why would the 49ers take a running back in the third round of the NFL draft this year? Anyway, Sami Zayn is getting bounced all over the place right now. If you're into the channel, please hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. Welcome. Oh, let me make sure we can't have a live stream and not have our logo show, you know. I'll sit up for us. But we got to do something. My son designed that, so. There we go. Sami climbing the cage like he's going to get away. But please, folks, make sure you answer the poll question for us. My whole entire, he ran a 4.4, or basically a 4.5, 40. My whole thought process is off, folks, looking at this draft pick. My apologies. We're going to focus on wrestling tonight. Oh, you answered, he think you might. Thank you so much, John. John answered the poll question. It's not showing to me yet. Roman get a challenger tonight is the poll question, folks, as we go to commercial break. Will Roman Reigns get a challenger? It can be won by pin. Those are usually the rules of a cage match. In some cases, honestly, maybe I won't say usually, but that is frequently the rules of a cage match. Yes, you can win by going over the top of the cage or out of the cage. But you can also win by by pinfall or submission. It is kind of whack. Back in the day, in the 80s and early 90s, maybe even, it didn't used to be that way. You had to generally escape the cage. That was the only way to win, folks. Is anybody watching the NFL draft? How is your team doing?
I've been at Fox 5 for 16 years, long enough to see that the city has changed in a lot of great ways. Gotta feel like I'm a big.
Got a Fox 5 commercial now. That's the news here in Las Vegas. And this guy is about as irritating as a hangnail. But that's our news reporter. Right on, sir. Drew really taking it to Sami thus far in the match. You know Sami's going to get a little bit of leeway at some point in time. At some point, Sami will get his time in the match to shine. We are live tonight, though. If you are new, please subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button. Share the video so other people can come in and watch with us. We really want to get. We're on a push right now to 200 subscribers. We are at 199. Be that person. Be that next subscriber, folks. Platform 246 is at 199 subscribers. That is the craziest feeling ever for me personally. I want to thank everybody who has taken the time to ever watch one of our videos, one of our live streams, like the video, dislike the video, left a comment, or subscribed. It means a lot, and we appreciate it. So we're on a push to 200 subscribers. We are one away, and you can be that person. Make a decision. Take a chance. It can be you. You can be number 200. How does that feel to you? Leave a comment in the chat. Let me know how it would feel. When you came in here, you may have seen that we have 199 subscribers. Maybe I'll wake up in the morning and it'll say 200. We'll see. And we'll see who gets the W in this match tonight. Big Drew or Little Sammy. And right on cue, here we go. Back to action. Steel cage match. And like I said, Sammy is going to eventually get his time to shine. Now he is raking Drew McIntyre's face all across that metal cage. Excuse me, not plastic, metal. Jacking him up. Now he's kicking him all in his back. Damn, take it easy, Sam. Sammy definitely using the steel cage as a weapon. Continuously just driving Drew's face into the steel, into that grated gate. And Drew blocked that one. Not today, Sammy. Thought you had a friend, Sammy. That was a negative. Into the cage. Eat it, Sam. So Sami Zayn is not doing too well. That didn't last long. Lasted about a good 45 seconds of us seeing Sami Zayn take it to Drew. Maybe a full minute. Now he's back reversing, using his quickness, using that heel mentality, those heel tactics. Just sidestepped Drew and threw him right into the cage. Eat it, Drew. And now a haluva kick right into the side of Drew's face and right into the side of the cage. Sami's actually trying to escape the cage. Now he's climbing the cage just above Drew McIntyre. I'm not sure how smart that is. He's at the top. He has one leg over, though. Now he has a second leg up, and now Drew's also up with him. That didn't work. He has him by his red hair. Like a red herring. He drug his ass back on into the ring. That's over. A lot of cage headbutts today. A lot of work into the cage today. Come on, Sammy. Right into the cage. Boom. And a second, third time in a row. He's getting fucked up now. Here comes the belly to belly. Not much cage room. Ring room. Take it easy, Drew. Into the corner and out the corner. Longest part of the ring. Good bump by Sammy. The crowd is live. Nice leg breaker into a kip up by Drew. Drew takes a long time to load that kip up. Every time. He gets it though. I can do one. You know about that. He got me in the corner. He's right setting up. Sammy trying to leave. He thought he was about to get that kick, but he's gonna go get his foot because he's trying to get up out the cage now. Drew has him. They're even now. Well, not necessarily because Drew's taller, but you understand. Drew's up on the top ropes with Sammy now, getting kicked in the thighs. And he just nutted Drew on the ropes. You know what that means, folks? And Sammy is on his way out. He's halfway over. Drew, who just got nutted on the top ropes, is up and on his way up. But Sammy's about down. I would have just dropped. I think he caught his hair. He did. Barely. Drew barely got his hair. Barely got that red hair, and he's dragging his ass back into the ring. Now, oh, please don't suplex him from the top of the cage. Please don't suplex him from the top of the cage, Drew. He is. I hope Sammy's okay after that one. He doesn't look like he is. And a less loaded up kip up for Drew McIntyre, who's likely going to hit his boot and then do a pin. If he pins him, I'm going to be pissed. Escape the cage, Drew. Don't be a punk. 3, 2, 1. Claymore, country. And he goes right to the pin. Son of a bitch. John called it. This can win by a pin. How whack is that? And well, there you have it. He won with a pin. Drew McIntyre with the win to hopefully put an end to this feud for good. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Hit that like button for Drew McIntyre. Leave a comment for Drew if you had him winning this match. I think we probably all did, but, you know, still, put yourself out there. Put yourself out there. It's okay. Pat McAfee is slowly becoming Michael Cole's real tag team partner. I'm just going to leave it at that. But Drew gets the win. And we're on to the next. Who we got coming up next on screen? I'm going to say a young lady from the Smackdown brand. As Drew stands on the top of the cage and lifts his sword, Angela, his mother, high above the air. They're into the air and above the crowd. Except for the people in the nosebleeds. It's not higher than them. Hope he doesn't pick one. Oh. And then, of course, next up was Rhea Charlotte Flair. Woo! Limousine riding. Jet flying. Kiss stealing. Wheeling dealing. Son of a gun. As Charlotte gets waylaid with a kendo stick, and then Ronda immediately after that takes a grown man up onto her shoulders, drops him on his back, then takes his arm and sticks it between her crotch and signs a contract, because that would happen in real life. She's likely going to defeat Charlotte at some point soon. I don't know why. We have Caleb Braxton now with a guest coming out. Charlotte Flair. I said it was going to be one of the ladies of SmackDown. Child, please. I'm Charlotte Flair. Hit the subscribe button for Charlotte Flair. We got a poll question. Please vote in the chat. Will tonight be the night that Drew McIntyre, or Roman Reigns for that matter, excuse me. Will tonight be the night that he gets a challenger? Like you made someone upset. It's funny that people think that, you know, other people don't understand that or see that. But being an adult, you can always see that as someone who's probably not as much. Happy Talk. Sit for Happy Talk. Next Tuesday, on a special spring edition of NXT 2.0, And we get a promo for NXT 2.0. We see Yammy's get herself thrown over the back of a chair, kicked in the face and thrown over the back of a chair. All right, Bianca Belair, Drew McIntyre, and I believe Sheamus collecting extra checks. Not mad at that at all. Get your money, folks. That's what a lot of football players are trying to do these days. That girl, to Sheamus gets me every time.
What's important is what you do before you know.
True that, Liam. We all have to die. Only thing that matters is what you do before you do, not what you say. Oh yeah, somebody. Well, life's a bitch and then you die. La 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 la. Let's hope we have a good Smackdown tonight. Let's hope. It started off okay so far. A cage match to kick it off. You don't see that often. We're on the clock now. Except for cage matches to start off SmackDown. That's strong. Sound like the amount of noise that goes on in my apartment building just about 24 hours a day. So we got USFL football everywhere. Are you folks watching that? Getting your football fix? Although football is very prevalent right now. It may end up being live for not only Friday Night SmackDown, but the 49ers' final pick and the final pick of the Friday edition of the NFL Draft. What are we going to see, aren't we? Anybody that did not get picked today, Malik Willis's of the world, Matt Corrals, the Chiefs on the clock. And we got Happy Corbin in the ring talking about Madcap Moss. Really just wasting all of our time, folks. We're really just wasting our time, so. Now Corbin is blaming all of those horrendous jokes on Madcap Moss. What a thought. So Baron Corbin says that Madcap Moss cannot defeat him. We all know that's not true. Because that's surely what's going to happen soon. Because they're doing their job to get Madcap Moss over. He molded. What's up, Arthur? Salute, shout out to Arthur. Thank you for coming in. How you doing tonight, sir? Please hit that like button if you can on the way in, Arthur. I appreciate it. Are you watching SmackDown? I'm doing good. How are you, man? How you feeling about the draft? How you feeling about your picks? How you feeling about Cody Pickett or whatever his name is? Your quarterback that you just received yesterday. First two picks were good for your Steelers. Outstanding. Outstanding. My Niners picked a linebacker and a running back so far. We'll see. We'll see how that does for us. We just watching wrestling. Kenny Pickett. And now George Pickens. Okay. Good picks. Good pickups. You excited about that? The draft is almost over for tonight. I'll be able to pick the Niners or speak the Niners pick into everyone else's ears live here on our Friday Night Smackdown stream. It's going on at the same time. The Marvin Leo. Okay. Defensive end. Good picks. Salute, man. I'm glad. Glad your team has actually picked up some good picks. Definitely. We'll see who our last pick is in just a moment. Us Niners. In just a few moments, they'll be picking. The Chiefs pick is in right now. The Chiefs are ahead of us by either 2 or 1 individual picks. The Chargers pick is in, and the 49ers are on the clock, folks. Niner Ganger don't bang. Shout to you still, Archer and your team, the Steelers. Niners did okay. We picked a linebacker, Drake Jackson, and then a running back, Ty something. So we're doing all right. We're doing okay. We're about to get our last pick right now, and then the draft will be over for tonight, folks. I'll likely be at the draft tomorrow. I'm not sure, honestly, what I'll be doing. It depends on how I feel, honestly, physically when I wake up. Do have errands to run, business to handle this weekend. So I'm happy for you too, bro. Happy for the Steelers, definitely. I would like to see y'all in the Super Bowl. Maybe we can do that. Let's see the Sheep pick is in. The Los Angeles Sheep have put their pick in. And we have Madcap Moss sneaking into the ring right now in wrestling. Always much love. And everybody say hello. If you're in the chat, say hello to one of our admins, Arthur. Madcap Moss is in the ring now. And he has a sledgehammer a la Triple H. And he just tried to hit Happy Corbin with it. And Corbin tried to get away. He did not. He's getting punched all in the mouth now. So that's nice. He's trying to get away. The crowd's hot for this. Corbin is getting jacked up by Madcap Moss right now. He keeps getting punched back into his chair. That's nice. Madcap Moss has the VIP lounge ropes. He tried to pretend like he was going to hit him with that. And now he finally throws Corbin outside the ring. Corbin may have a broken shoulder. You see that? Moss is tearing him up. Yes, he was. He got his trophy back. He just jumped up and kissed it. So salute to Madcap Moss. He has his trophy back, and he's going to go one-on-one with Happy Corbin at WrestleMania Backlash next weekend. We'll definitely be live streaming for that, folks. We'll be live during WrestleMania Backlash right here on the channel, Platform 246. Hopefully my teenagers are free to stream with me that day, but we will definitely be on the channel that day. And the 49ers are on the clock. The Sheep's pick is in still, folks. We'll get Ricochet rolling up Jinder Mahal. And then hitting him with a recoil, sleep, Ricochet, and then the shooting star press. Ricochet exaggerated a little bit. He didn't have to do all that, but we'll take it, Ricochet. Anytime you get a W, we'll take it. Ricochet should be defending that title at WrestleMania Backlash, but instead he's facing Shanky, I believe, tonight. Ricochet against Shanky for the Intercontinental Championship, so that's a good match. And we have now on the clock the San Francisco 49ers. Niner Ganger don't bang, folks. No disrespect to wrestling or any fans of any football teams currently watching that we'll watch later. But we are on the clock for our pick number 3 for the NFL draft. So let's see who we get. Let's see who we get. I'm nervous. Are you nervous? Ricochet's coming out to defend his title against Shanky. He might lose. The Niners are about to pick. Some ladies coming up onto this to the screen right now.
The San Francisco 49ers select Danny Gray, wide receiver, SMU.
Okay, so I don't know who the hell that is, but the San Francisco 49ers have selected Danny Gray out of SMU. Fuck around if you want to, Debo. You're going to be up out of here. You can mess around if you want to, Debo. You will be gone. You'll be gone. So that is the final pick of the NFL draft for Friday. He's participated in the Senior Bowl. He's a senior, apparently. Danny Gray, a wide receiver. We got Smackdown on a break right now on commercial. Let's look up Mr. Danny Gray of the San Francisco 49ers and find out how tall he is, what does he look like, what does he do, what's his stats. You know, is he worth a damn? Did they just waste the first, 3 picks of the draft? He ran a 4.340. Well, I'll be damned. Yeah, he's kind of fast. A little bit fast. A little bit. And I keep saying that the draft is over. Is the draft not over? Is the final rounds still tonight? No, it's over. I thought so. Yeah, it's over. They're just showing the future picks for the next round number 4 of the NFL draft. And we have a wide receiver who, when you Google him, his stats do not immediately come up. He doesn't have an active Wikipedia. He's not a star, is really what the case is. But that's all right. He's ours. I'm going to try to find out what I can about him now. Son of a bitch. He's 5'11", 186 pounds, 4.3 40-yard dash. Now, his NFL Combine 40 time was 4.3 seconds, 3.3. His pro day, probably a month or so later, was 4.59. I'm not sure. He jumped higher at the pro day than he did at the scouting combine. 36 versus 34 inches. And he has decent-sized hands and arm length. He's a former track star. So maybe they're trying to recreate Marquise Goodwin. Just to get people to go down the field and catch them bombs from Trey Lance. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. It's going to get people to just go down the field, catch bombs from Trey Lance, and put it in the end zone. 7. Niner Ganger don't bang. All right. We're back to wrestling now full time for sure because the draft is over for today. No, that wasn't good at all. I think we're back again, folks. My apologies for that if we briefly cut out.